This week we have Windjammers on the Neo Geo CD. This was known as Flying Power Disc in Japan. It's a Pong, tennis, frisbee hybrid with a few nods of fighting sprinkled in for flavor. This was released in the arcades in 1994 and on the Neo Geo CD in 1995. You start by selecting one of 6 characters representing 6 different countries. Each character is rated by speed and power. The beefy German and American are slow but have the most power. After selecting a character, the game selects a court and the game begins. Like most Neo Geo games, the controls are simple. Move with the joystick and throw the disc with the A button. The quicker you hit the A button, the quicker your disc will fly. The A button also makes your player dive in the direction you are facing. And of course you can aim your shot, like most tennis games. Each course varies quite a bit. This course has a couple of obstacles in the middle of the court, which can either stop your disc or change its trajectory. You score points by getting your disc in the opposing net. The yellow area is worth 3 points, and the red area is worth 5 points. In all of the footage, player 1 is on the left. I prefer to play with the American. I like the power, and I'm good enough now where his slow speed doesn't really bother me. The graphics are good, but don't really show off the hardware. I love the bright and colorful graphics and the exaggerated player sprites. Everything in the background is always moving, which is a great touch. Also note how the referee's head follows the disc. Windjammers feels alive and definitely has the mid-90s Japanese look to it. The sound is where Windjammers really shines. The soundtrack is terrific. There are also plenty of effects. Every time someone scores, the crowd cheers. The female announcer sounds crisp, and the disc makes the appropriate thunk noise every time it hits something. Despite its simplicity, Windjammers is a huge challenge. I can beat the game on easy, but can only get about halfway through medium, and forget about the more difficult levels. It will take a bit of practice to get a good grasp on the flow of the game. There are a couple of mini-games between the stages as well. The first one is dog distance. You control the dog, and you need to jump over obstacles and catch the disc at the end.
Way to go!
The second is flying disc bowling. At the end of this round, I actually finally figured out how to get a strike, and I've been playing this game for years. I mentioned at the beginning of the review that there are a few nods to fighting games as well. If the disc is lobbed in the air, you can charge up your player and do some special moves. Lastly, if you do a half moon motion with your joystick, you can arc the disc. Overall, Windjammers, or Flying Power Disc, is a terrific game. I like these old Neo Geo sports titles. There are no rosters, so the games age well. The controls have that easy to pick up, hard to master quality that keeps you coming back for multiple playthroughs. There's also a terrific 2-player mode. This game is dirt cheap on the Neo Geo CD, and if you don't have a Neo Geo CD, you can get it on the Wii Virtua Console.
Here we go.
It's also available on the Data East Arcade Classics compilation disc for the Wii. That disc also has Street Slam and Magical Drop 3 if you want to check out some other top-notch Neo Geo games.